Jerry always starts us off.
Oh, okay. I'm Jerry DePaula. I'm with the Pittsburgh Trib. Cam, welcome to Pittsburgh.
Appreciate it.
I was wondering, Jeff got his contract extension yesterday, and what kind of things did he say to you while in the recruiting process that got you to come to Pitt? What was the attraction there?
He wanted to expand my game. He obviously seen the things I could do, but he was talking about the things I couldn't do. And most coaches just want to tell you what you want to hear, and that wasn't him at all. He talked about all the things he wants to work on me with, so I love that about him.
What kind of things does he want to work on?
My perimeter game, wants to get that back like how it was my freshman year. My defense, because obviously I switched 5 for 2 years. Here we don't do that, so just working on defensively, rebounding, things I need to work on.
Cam, Jim Hammett with PantherLayer.com. I know last year you had one of your best games against Pitt in this building, and I think in some of your interviews you kind of talked about just seeing the culture that this program has. What have you seen from it now that you're on the inside of it?
It's different being on the opposite side. Obviously the fans were rooting against me when I was here the first time, but just the energy of the building was crazy. The fans love you around the city. You go somewhere there, oh, you're Cam Corhen, you're the new recruit. Like, it's different. Like, it's just a big city and I love it.
Cam, Jeff Hathorn with KDK Radio. What has it been like getting to know the guys, and how have you kind of gone about starting that communication chain there?
We're all close-knit here because after workouts, we're all in there playing video games. The coaches come in. All the guys are real cool. I don't actually live at Bridge, which is pretty much where everybody lives, but I'm a couple buildings down, so I'm always hanging out with them, going over there playing games at their place, and it's been great.
Cam, Stephen Thompson, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. What stands out to you about Jalen and Ish? You guys have kind of been here before. They were starters last year. What stands out about those two guys?
Their willingness to pass. Obviously, both of them can give you a bucket at any time. They can score with the best of them, but their willingness to pass, they're always getting off the ball, making an extra pass, and they're just good teammates.
Cam, Greg McAfee, DK Pittsburgh Sports. What are you hoping to bring to the team this year? Have you kind of found a niche or anything like that for yourself yet?
I want to bring an inside presence that I feel like has been missing for a little while here. High energy plays, and just bring winning basketball.
You mentioned that he wants to work in a perimeter game.
Right.
Is he going to give you the green light to shoot threes?
For sure, yeah. We've been working on it. I've been with Coach T.O. every morning. We shoot so many threes. My shoulder hurts as we speak. It's just a lot of it.
Hey Cam, George Michalowski, Pittsburgh Sports Now. Playing in a scrimmage last night, did you get to learn anything else about the team that you hadn't previously known just from practice?
We do scrimmage a lot in practice, but it was different going against other people. So I felt like it was just different. I wouldn't say I learned anything. It was just different going against other people other than your teammates and actually having everybody rooting with you instead of you going against people. So it's different.
What's it like to have to transfer and enter a new culture, new friends, new teammates? Were you anxious about that at all?
I was, but the transition's been smooth, super smooth. All the coaches helped me. I watch film with them. They help me with anything I need. Coach Gill comes to my apartment if I need help with anything. Like, it's been very smooth.
What's it like kind of playing with and kind of pushing each other with Guillermo? Like, how's the balance between your games?
Say that one more time.
With Guillermo, like, how's it like competing with him but also being on the floor with him at the same time?
It's crazy because he's taught me a lot of things. Like, coming in here, I didn't know how to hedge a ball screen. I didn't know how to do certain things. He's helped me more than anybody, honestly. And it's good battling with him. I like learning from him. It's actually crazy going against him every day.
Going back to that scrimmage last night, what was it like being around all these older guys? These guys have been in
Practice.
Yeah. What was it like being around those guys
Compliance, right?
who've kind of been in the program before and who've been here around before?
It's good talking to them, hearing them talk about the culture, especially the dudes who are here for the #1 team and the teams that made deep March Madness runs. Just them giving us some insight on what we have to do to make it. I like talking to them.
What kind of things did they say to you?
They're saying you got to be a close-knit team, you got to play hard, listen to your coaches, all that type of stuff.
Cam, Dominic Campbell with Inside the Panthers. Is coming to Pitt like a new start for you in terms of your basketball career, or do you see it as more of like a continuation of what you've done prior?
I feel like this is a fresh start. I can show things I haven't been able to show before, expand on things I have been able to show. I feel like I would look like a whole new player this year.
Yeah, I know, like, you're new and so everyone's kind of new to you, but what have you been seeing from the freshmen like Biba and Amzil and all those guys?
They can play. Amsu, he can do everything, man. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He can shoot it, he can score, he's a great passer. Biba, elite scorer. And even Amdi surprised me. I wasn't sure who he was coming in there, but elite athlete. I feel like he'd give some great minutes this year. I'm excited for the freshman.
Hey, I'm Shelby Cassasi with Channel 11. Aside from your game and what you're working on specifically, what did Jeff Cable talk to you about that brought you here culturally? What did he talk to you about where the program's at and how you can help get them to the next level?
He's saying these last 2 years, they've been good and on the incline, but he just needs to take another step. And he feels like I could be a big part of taking that next step to make a deep March Madness run, win the ACC, those type things. So look forward to it.
Cam, now that you've been around, do you see it?
For
Do you
sure.
feel that?
For sure. At first, I was a little skeptical because obviously coaches tell you what you want to hear, but now that I'm here and I'm with the culture and I see how everything goes, I think we can do it.
You know, coming to a new school, but you're staying in the same conference, just looking, you know, seeing the ACC for what it was and seeing what this team is, what are kind of your expectations, even though it's early?
I feel like we can win the ACC. I know this school finished top 4 last year, even after a rough start in the beginning. So I feel like this year we can rattle off some wins and win it.
You were a key piece on Florida State's team last year.
So
Well, how did Leonard Hamilton take the news when you said you were transferring?
it was sad because Leonard Hamilton, he was like a dad to me. So telling him that news was very sad. He didn't take it very well, but he's on the back end of his career. He understood. He has, I think, a year left on his contract, so he gets it.
All right. Thanks, guys.